that you get a blessing out of today's daily devotion. Remember, we're on the mountain, and 3 of the 12 disciples have seen Jesus transformed into the body, the glorious body that he's going to have when he comes back and judges and then rules on earth for 1,000 years. And then it says in the passage that 2 men appeared on either side of him, and one was Moses and one was Elijah. How did they know that it was Moses and Elijah? Probably not name tags, would be my guess. But my guess would be that he looked at Moses and said Moses, and he looked at Elijah and said Elijah. Because it says in the book of Luke that they were talking with him about his departure that he was going to accomplish at Jerusalem. So Matthew just says Moses and Elijah appeared with him, and Luke said, well, there was more to it. There was conversation going on. And of course, the departure that he was going to accomplish, talking about his death on the cross and calling it an accomplishment. Yeah, Jesus said in John 12:27, for this purpose came I into the world. But why Moses and Elijah in particular? Why not some other people, prophets that had gone to heaven? Well, of course, Moses always represented the law, and the law had all of the sacrifices that needed to be made. And I believe that Moses and Jesus talked about how he was the fulfillment of Passover and the fulfillment of all of the blood sacrifices that had been made, that they'd all pointed to him, and he was going to accomplish that. And then Elijah was the most influential of all of the prophets, even taken up into heaven without dying. And Elijah, I imagine, and Jesus talked about how he was the fulfillment of all of the prophecies about the Messiah. So you have the law, and you have the prophets, and you have the fulfillment in Jesus. It says in the New Testament that the shadow was the Old Testament, and the substance is Christ in the New Testament, the fulfillment of that. When he was on the Emmaus Road and he saw those disciples after he had been crucified and resurrected, it says he started explaining to them from Moses and the prophets and the Psalms how that all of those things pointed toward his death and his resurrection. And so it must have been quite a meeting, quite a wonderful thing. And of course, in this particular instance, this is Matthew 17, we're talking about very, very soon, he is going to fulfill what he came to do and go to that cross and lay his life down. Never forget, in John chapter 10, he said, no one takes my life from me. I give it of my own accord. And I have the authority to lay it down, and I have the authority to take it up again. And this is the commandment I received from my Father. He was doing what he was sent to do. God bless you. Have a great day.